Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the day 21st of our UGC-NET Paper I class. And in the previous class, we have seen about proportions and what to say, proportion and ratio. So I said that proportion is more in accordance with ratio rather than in percentage. So let's move on to the today's class, and today's topic mostly percentage. So what is a percentage? So we as scholars or so being in the education department, we might come across a mark sheet or whatever percentages. So we have calculated at some point in our life. So percentage is actually a word derived from the Latin, which is percentum. So it means by the 100. So per here by, so centum means 100. So it is defined as a number or ratio expressed as a fraction of 100. So you guys do remember fraction, no? So where we have seen many improper fraction, mixed fraction, all those things. Here percentage is also a fraction, but it is solely or only expressed by expressed as a fraction of 100. So it is always denoted by this symbol. So here also in the image big symbol is given, no? So if we say 5%, then it is equal to 5 by 100, which is also equal to 0.05. So in a general, for a general idea, percentage equal to part. So how much part it is being taken divided by whole. So that is 100% into 100. So that is the percentage meaning. Okay, so moving on next. What is percentile? So we in the previous slide we saw what is percentage, and here what is percentile. So percentile is defined as the percentage of values found between the specific, found below the specific value. So there would be a value would be given, and whatever if for example you are taking 45, so whatever values found below the 45, for that values we are taking percentage. So that is known as percentage, or percentile. So in simple words, other than 100, if 45 is taken, so 45 should be considered as 100. So below the 45 value, how much there is a difference? So I am taking as if there is a 3 value difference, it is a third percentile of 45, like that I have to say. So percentiles are mostly used in ranking system. So it is based on the dividing up of the normal distribution. So in a scale, normal scale, we are having from a common arrangement would be 0 to 10 or 0 to 100. So these are the common arrangements we usually take. Some rare cases there would be you all know that in a questionnaire for age category from 18 to 25, something like that they will give, no? So that is a range or a normal distribution. In that 18 to 25, you will be having 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and then at last 25. So these are the normal distribution. Instead of if it is not age, there is some other measurement. So again you can split up as 0.5 in between. So 18, then 18.5, next 19, next 19.5. So for our convenience, or for whichever product we are taking, we are splitting or distributing the values in a normal form. So that distributed normal values are again being divided here. So here percentile, as I said, no, it will be represented as which number of percentile. So percentile is represented as the xth term, where x is the number. So I said, no, third percentile, fourth percentile. So next it will be calculated as for that if I have to give an example, so when calculating a budget or something, instead of there will be a split up, no? So we are, for example, we are taking a petty cash. In that petty cash, how much amount we are spending on a certain thing. So petty cash itself would be a split up of a whole value in the accounting format. Then for that we are again splitting up means, so on what percentile we have used the fund or petty cash for any selected stipulated process or thing. So that is known as percentile. So here I have given a comparison for percentage versus percentile. So percentage is a mathematical unit of measurement that displays the answer out of a total of 100. So here 100 is the final value, whereas here a certain value is fixed. So whatever value is found or obtained below that value, that is known as percentile. So here it is denoted by percentage symbol. Here it is denoted by whatever number we are designating. No? So that is third. Here given the example of 30th percentile. So it does not have quartiles. Quartiles means we can say the quadrants kind of thing. So here it has quartiles. Next, percentage can be written in the form of ratios, but a percentile cannot be written in the form of ratios. So percentage can also be written in the form of decimals. Here again it cannot be written in the form of decimals. So percentages are, see, this point we should please make a note of it. Percentages are not based on the rank of numbers. So at any point we are not, or we should not use percentage for ranking. Percentile only we should use, but rather we are confusing with rank percentage. Here we are using this. So here it is based on one case, and it is based on comparison of one case with several cases. So like I said, in this quartile I have or in this particular thing I have used fourth percentile. Maybe in the next thing I could use it as sixth percentile or second percentile, whatever. So that's how it varies. It is a more of a comparison case, but here it relies solely on the one case. It does not. So percentage does not rely on normal distribution, but a percentile relies on normal distribution. So these are the differences between percentage versus percentile. So next is fraction to percent. So we know that percentage or percent is a form of fraction. So in a common we know that is a division of 100 everything, but how to convert a fraction to percent or vice versa? So to convert a fraction to percent, we just have to multiply the fraction by 100 and reduce it to a percent. So in the previous example, no? So here for 0.05 we have to just multiply by 100, then we will get as 5%. That is what given here. So we have to follow this. Again in here itself the reverse method also is given. So that is 5 by 100. That's how it is being done. So convert the fraction into a decimal number. Next, multiply the obtained decimal number by 100 to get a percent value. So here 5 by 100 is already a fraction, so we do not take everything. But if for some reason you assume 5 by 6 is given, so you find out the value. So 5 by 6 would be, I think, around 0.36 something it would come, 0.3636 like that. So if you then multiply that particular decimal point value into 100, then you will get as 36.3636%. So that is how you convert a fraction to percent. Next, see, these are some of the conversion tables. So you guys please make a note of it, since I am going to share the PPTs. Still there are some values which I have not included in this. So these are the set of values where we can just you guys just memorize, so that when you are calculating in the exam, you need not to calculate to the percent. So here 1 by 2 means 50%, 1 by 3 means 33.33%, 2 by 3 means 66.67%. Actually this is 66.666666 and goes on. In the end 7 somewhere it will come. So for rounding up, here they have given 2 digits, so it has become 67. So 1 by 4 call in Tamil. Call is 25. 2 by 4 is inversion form of another form of 1 by 2, so that is arai. And 3 by 4 is mukkal, 75%. And again 1 by 5. Actually there was a table when I was referring in the bibliography. You please click the link and go visit the website. In one particular website, there are values given up to I think 8 or 9 somewhere. They are given. Now I have given up to 5 only. So you please make a note of it and remember it, so that if some kind of this simplified fraction appears in the exam, you can directly substitute these values there in the form of percentage. So next, percentage increase. See here, I am for percentage this topic, I am giving you a gist or whatever comprehension of whatever possible topics could appear in percentage. So exactly whatever I am saying in this PPT might not appear in UGC-NET, but there would be a very close relation. There is a possibility is there. So here percentage increase, I think you guys might have come across such problems where how much percentage increase has happened or how much percentage decrease has happened. Such things would have been calculated. You might come across such problems in somewhere else. So what is a percentage increase? So when comparing the increase in a quantity over a period of time, so we first find the difference between the original value and the increased value. Then we use that is how much increase has happened. So if you take this percentage increase, then this is instead of collective value, if you put it in the accounting format, this is a profit. So in the next tomorrow or whatever next class, so that is profit and loss. So this is also a precedent of that class. You can assume that, because if there is a value increase in a percentage for just a numerical value, then we can call it as percentage increase. If you are going to apply a currency format or whatever calculation format in the accounting format, then that would be known as profit and loss. So here, so first they are subtracting the increased original value from the increased value, then dividing the same by original value and into 100. So that much the value, that is if it is a percentage or decimal, so that is the percentage increase has appeared. So again percentage, next is percentage decrease. That is the same formula but in the reverse format. See, original value takes the first place, so minus decreased value. So here we are comparing the decrease. So in the term of profit and loss, this could be considered as loss. So previous one increase could be considered as profit. So where you are applying the based on that might vary. So the formula here is original value minus decreased value by original value into 100. So these are the percentage decrease. So like I said, percentile, percentage, and this increase, decrease, you may not get exactly. So you have to apply 2 or more formulas in a single question to grasp the answer and grasp the content of the question and answer, solve the problem efficiently. So next thing is percent error. So this also might come as a question, that but based on my reviewing in all the questions, such error question has not appeared frequently. There are very less number of cases. Still, it is safe to understand the formula and understand the concept of percent error. So percent error is the difference between estimated value and the actual value in comparison to the actual value. So it is expressed as a percentage. See, best example we can say movie collections or commonly whatever business, but still I'm going with movies because everyone is somewhat in accordance with the movie box office collections. So when a big hero or big production comes, the movie buffs would estimate a certain value. So this movie might collect certain amount. So that is the estimated value. There they will how to say, they will put in the terms of crores something in the numerical value. Here we are estimating the percentage value. So, but to be honest, in order to provide the estimated value, you have to know the that is in order to provide the estimated value in a percentage, you have to know the original value of the total thing. So here estimated value is something and actual value is after. So in the movie example, after release of a film, the box office collection might exceed or might be below. So here the estimated value is subtracted from with the actual value and then divided by the actual value. So then multiplied by 100. See here, they have given a modulus symbol. So this symbol is known as modulus. I hope everyone knows that. Still I am saying. So if there is a equation or anything comes in between the modulus symbol, then no matter what sign appears here, either it is positive or negative, this modulus nullifies it and makes it as a positive. So if a modulus is coming and an equation is inside the modulus, then the answer will always be positive only. So you need not to. So na sonna mari, suppose if this one estimated value is higher and actual value is low, that is box office collection is low, so t minus so see here, actually these both are different. See here, in the first one, here actual value is given in the next side and estimated, but both are, since it is in the modulus thing, both are same only. You need not to worry about that. So the final outcome value would be the same. So here whatever difference you make, the final value is multiplied by 100. So that is the percentage of percent error. Okay. So here t is true value or actual value, e is estimated value. So please understand the formula. Here in the first formula, estimated is given first, actual value is given second, but here it is inversed. Still both are same only. Why? Because modulus symbol is given. If there is no modulus symbol, then the formula should be considered as error. Formula itself error. But here, since modulus is coming, both are same, one and the same. So that's all for the today's percentage thing. Today's class is over. These are some bibliographies.